The views and opinions expressed in this content are that of a continuously evolving nature and are subject to change as humanity evolves into higher states of awareness.
Hi everyone, Lee here again from Next Level Awareness, and in this video I want to talk about how we go from physical to non-physical and some of the examples of this, and a great example of this would be the rap genre of music, you see, because I think of music as a state of being. I don't see it as just music. Music itself to me is a state of being, and everybody who creates a music in a certain genre is on a certain state of being, and anyone who creates a different music on a different state of being, and you evolve music as you evolve your states of being, which is the levels of awareness. But a great example of the physical level of awareness, which we all go through, because we all go through that physical stage where we appreciate physical possessions, money, etc., before we can get to the non-physical, because this is a specific stage of evolution that everybody has to go through, is the rap game. Okay, the rap game, the rap is a state of mind. You see, it's a lot of rappers start off physical. That's why they're in these videos with all these big massive chains, these posh fancy cars. The women in the videos are all like half naked because they're on the physical level of awareness, you see, and everybody goes through this. Eventually these rappers will realize that all these physical possessions and all this kind of ego-driven things will come round and create bad karma for them, and then they'll realize that that there's more to life than the physical, and they'll go to the non-physical, which is self-love, actualization of all the things they've done in their life, and everything that's come in their life is a kind of reflection of that, which then creates problems, you see, because anything you do physical and not from the inner love does create problems, because these problems come to teach you how to love as well. So this is how the universe works. This is how states, levels of awareness work, and this is why we're here as a school, and all this is a projection of the internal self, you see. So everything is kind of like a hologram. Like if you imagine looking in the mirror, if I look in this mirror, you see, I've got a smile before the reflection smiles, you see. You kind of expect the reflection to smile, and you kind of say, well, if this happens in the physical, then I'll be happy, you see, because it doesn't work like that. Everything's a reflection of within, and everybody's the same. We're all one, you see. We're all a reflection of each other, and we're all shards of consciousness, all being separated, and we come together by finding our true selves, our inner being, given that love, that appreciation, and the inner love, which is not physical, by the way. It's all spiritual and internal, and once we give that love, we then start to create positive karma for ourselves, and you come out of the karmic cycle, which a lot of these rappers out there are doing. They're in the karmic cycle now. Everything they're rapping about, not all rappers, by the way, there is some awakened rappers, which I really respect, such as rappers like Masked Wolf, if anyone's heard of him. His lyrics are very awakening. There's a few rappers out there who I really respect, and they're very awakened, because they've come out this level of awareness, and this is what I call the alpha male awareness type music, which is what I love. I love the alpha male kind of awareness music, awakening music, because these people have been through all the physical. They've realized you only get bad karma from all these physical possessions and this greed and this love for money and this wanting all these physical things, because you only can create bad karma from that, you see, because all these things you want, you can't get enough of, so you want more. So you kind of give up what's important in your life to get these physical things, and this is a bad karmic cycle for those in the rap game. But yeah, that's one example. That's a good example of going through the physical stages before you reach the non-physical. I've been through this. I dropped out of college to get a job just because I wanted a car. I wanted all these physical things, and I wanted a car so I can go out and get physical things, meet people, etc. Do all these things that I thought I needed in the physical. And yes, it was good at the time. It is a journey, all this. So it is good at the time, and as long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. But eventually you do come out of this paradigm, and you go into the non-physical, and you start to love. And when you reach that paradigm, you no longer need the physical, you see, because everything's in your mind, in your imagination. And when everything's in your imagination, that is limitless. You see, this is the power of being in the non-physical awareness. This is the power of enlightenment. It's non-physical, and when everything is non-physical, it's limitless. Okay, physical stuff's limited, and those limitations bring about a karma because you realize you can't get anything else, and that makes you miserable, you see, because you always want more. You always want more. It's like a drug. But when you're limitless and you're from that internal awakening state where you're non-physical, anything you imagine in your mind becomes a reality anyway. And it's like in the law of attraction, they tell you in the law of attraction to think about something, imagine having it, and then it'll come in the physical. But what they're not telling you is you don't need it in the physical, because once you've manifested that in your mind and you've experienced that just in your imagination, you've already experienced it, you see? So you no longer need the physical. This is what they fail to tell you. But this is the next level shit, guys. This is the next level of awareness, which is what I'm going to be teaching on this channel very shortly. I'm going to keep going with this channel, and I'm going to teach you all the next levels of awareness and how to get on these next levels of awareness, and tell you about all the different levels of awareness, so that if you're going through one of these levels, you understand what it's here for, because it's all here for a reason. It's a journey, guys. We're all here to learn. This universe is like a school. It's a projection of consciousness, and whatever we are beyond this, we're here to learn so we can improve that, because once you've got this knowledge, you kind of devolve, you see. You never devolve this knowledge. Once you awaken, you cannot devolve. And this can sometimes be dangerous, because when you go up these next levels of awareness, you don't fit in with everyone around you who's still on these lower levels of awareness, you see. So some of these people in the rap game, they'll eventually realize that all these physical manifestations are not making them happy. And when they realize that, they'll start creating bad karma for themselves, and they'll realize what karma is in general, because a lot of people don't even know what karma is at the moment, or the real way karma works. And once they go through this, they'll go through some bad times, dark nights of the soul, because they'll realize that all these bad experiences they're having is based on the way they've been treating others in the past and treating themselves, because a lot of people want all these physical things because they don't actually love themselves, you see. So this will happen to them, and then they'll awaken. But this is part of the journey. This is why we're here. We're here to go from being unaware of ourselves to aware of ourselves, so that when we go to the next dimension, when we pass over, we've got all this knowledge, and we can use this knowledge in the universe for all these other dimensions, all these other states of beings, this amazing universe full of different realities. There's many different realities, but all of it is knowledge. Okay, it's all levels of awareness, which is why I changed this channel to next level awareness, because everything in relation to this existence is about going up the levels of awareness, because the more you're aware of, the more power you have to control your environment and to do what's right for yourself and for others, and to help humanity get to that next stage of evolution. So yeah. So that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned, because I'm going to come back with a few more videos about whatever I learn, because I tell you what the universe tells me, and help people get on these next levels of awareness. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. Hope you like that video. Please like, subscribe. Have a nice day, guys. See you shortly.